My name is Mariola Barton. I am a market manager. I achieve always what I wanted to be, financial specialist and be a very good banker. So I can say that I achieved that because I was very focused on my career. I am originally from Poland, so forgive my accent. Before I moved to Florida, I lived in New York, New Jersey. In 1994, I moved to Florida, and I love Florida. I had my son here, and I have little granddaughter, Eva, 8 years old. She called me babcia, not grandma, so that's in Polish. Always Fridays, she sleeps over, we watch movies, and Saturday we go for breakfast, and when the weather is nice and cool, we go to the beach and do something, like walking on the beach. I walk a lot, I love to walk. And last July, I started feeling more pain in my left hip. I couldn't function, I even had to take a leave of absence.
Hi, I'm Alex Gaukhman. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Baptist Health Orthopedic Care. When I first met Ms. Barton, she presented to my office with pain in her left hip only, and on her initial evaluation, she had bone-on-bone arthritis in her left hip.
When they took the x-ray, Dr. Gaukhman told me the other hip is also starting to have the bone-on-bone. So eventually, but nobody could predict when the surgery gonna be on the second hip. He said, let's take care of the left hip, and then, depend how you feel, we're gonna decide.
Mariola was a good candidate for a total hip replacement because she exhausted conservative management, she had bone-on-bone arthritis, and she continued to have pain on a day-to-day basis, which was interfering with her quality of life. Total hip replacement essentially is like a change on your tire. What we're doing is changing the arthritic cartilage in the hip or the knee, and we're replacing it with metal and plastic. I would say in my career, I've probably done close to about 300 to 400 total hip replacements. Mariola's first total hip was performed at the hospital. She was discharged the same day, and after the opening of the Cooperman Medical Arts Pavilion, she had her other hip performed here again on a same-day basis.
I just look at him, and my tears were falling from my eyes, and I said, oh my God, I'm afraid. He said, we're gonna help you. So I felt I have the confidence that he would help me. And I said, doctor, I trust you. I say, wow, what a beautiful facility. He said, you're gonna have your surgery here on the 3rd floor. I said, really? I don't need to go to hospital. I was actually relieved that I don't need to go to the regular hospital, only to have it there. Everybody was very friendly.
Patients should come to Baptist Health Orthopedics for their care because we have an all-encompassing team with anesthesiologists, physical therapists, and clinical staff that are all focused on ensuring the highest quality of care. I think the benefits of performing total hip and total knee same-day surgery at the Medical Arts Pavilion is to ensure the highest quality care with staff that are focused solely on same-day discharge, educating and counseling the patients on what to look for.
Probably 3 hours later after the surgery, I was able to go home. Probably in a week, 10 days, I walked without the walker, and I said, okay, I can do it. So every day was better and better and better.
Mariola is doing great now. After the hip replacement, she's back to being active and playing tennis and golf.
I didn't have to go to physical therapy. I was doing some exercises that they gave me what to do every day. I was so familiar with the exercises, then for me it was just repetition. I'm back to my normal life. I praise Dr. Gaukhman. He brought my life back to me. He's my hero.